Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day, and those three things include the daily collection sets and their current cycles. We're going to go over all of the daily challenges, and then of course we're going to go over Madame Nazar's location as well at some point in this episode. But if you guys are enjoying these videos and want to continue seeing these videos, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys go and share these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because ultimately, if it helped you guys out, we could help a lot of other people that play Red Dead Online by sharing these videos everywhere that you possibly can and making sure that you leave a comment and like the video. It literally takes just a couple seconds. It's free to do so, and you're not only going to help me out, but you're going to help other people that needed help just like yourselves. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. But anyway, we're going to start with the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 1. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 2, the arrowheads at cycle number 5, family heirlooms at cycle number 1, and then the coins at cycle number 3. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So definitely get the collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because ultimately it's going to help you guys make as much money as possible here in Red Dead Online. And if you want to know how I made all my money, that's basically where a majority of it is. I've made probably probably over $100,000 just from doing the collection sets, if not more, to be honest. And I wish it would actually tell me from the collection sets. It tells me how much I've made from selling like cougars and hunting and things like that, so that was quite a bit. But I know I've made a lot of money from doing the collection set. So American Wildflowers you can collect beforehand. There's 3 sets every single day. It's going to be a part of cycle number 2. We have tarot cards at cycle number 6, the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 5, and then the bird eggs at cycle number 1. You can carry 10 of each of these items of all of the sets that are available before you become a collector and start selling for Madame Nazar, or collecting for Madame Nazar and selling directly to her. Now, the next thing we're actually going to go over is the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the list mode, and then we're going to follow it up with extensive detail. So let's go ahead and do that now. We got 10 animals killed with a bow, 1 finish a mode in featured series. We got 1 helped someone in need, 2 pelicans plucked, 2 player stats boosted by tonics, 1 player headshot with a bow in free roam events, and then 5 provisions cooked at a campfire. The bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties completed within 1 real world hour, 1 bounty hunt completed without killing any enemy or bounty target, and then we have 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. The trader role, we got 3 camp stews eaten, 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period, and then $200 of money made from trading. The collector role, 1 antique alcohol bottle drank. We have 2 collectibles found with the metal detector, and then 3 tarot cards found. The moonshiner role, 1 completed special moonshine recipe, 1 moonshine bar changed decor, 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. And then the naturalist role, we got 2 blending tonics crafted or used, 2 legendary animal samples taken, and then 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. All right, let's go ahead and break these down so you guys can make as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. I believe today is going to be the day that we increase our gold. So we're actually already halfway through the 3rd iteration of getting our challenges reset. Darn it. I remember how many days it would be at. Somebody told me how many it was, and I can't remember what it was, and then now we're at another 75 days, basically, right after this. So nice. Well, pretty close to 75 days more after this. We got 10 animals killed with a bow. You just have to bring out your bow. If you're not a high enough level, then you're going to have to buy that as soon as you possibly can. If you guys want to rank up fairly fast, I would recommend actually going after the collection sets that I mentioned earlier, the American Wildflowers, tarot cards, antique alcohol bottles, bird eggs, or actually doing stuff in like the showdown. That would be probably one of the better ways of doing it. And then purchase the bow, and then just go ahead and do a little bit of hunting and killing anything that you possibly can with a bow. We got finish a mode in featured series. So ultimately, all you have to do is go out here, and you get to this menu by pushing left on the D-pad. You go down to the quick join menu, and then featured series, and then participate in that. And look at, there you go. It's double XP. So if you're trying to, get to that bow rank, then you can actually go ahead and do that. So featured series is where it's at, apparently. Moving on to the next one, we have help someone in need. There are quite a few different locations for this. There's one actually right here. There's a couple in Blue Water Marsh, actually, or the Blue Water Marsh area. There's one here really close to this railroad track, pretty much between where Madame Nazar will spawn in from here up to the railroad track. The other one will be out just a little bit west of Blue Water Marsh, which can be sometimes spawning in here. Sometimes they spawn naturally throughout the world as well. Like I had one just south of Rhodes the other day that happened like right in this area. So there was there. I'm trying to think. I haven't had a lot of these pop up lately, and you know, the less and less that they actually pop up, the less and less I remember where they're actually at. I think you can find some beggar. Oh, there's like a one in the alleyway over by the doctor area. I think it's actually in this alleyway right here that you can find from time to time. Just basically pay attention to the white dots on your minimap, and that's for the most part either like something that in need or rescuing somebody in need. We got 2 pelicans plucked. I'm going to tell you guys go down to Pelican Island, which if you guys don't know where Pelican Island is going to be down here by Quaker's Cove, making Blackwater your fast travel destination of choice. Obviously, if you have your camp here, it's going to be a little bit faster in this area, but this is where you guys want to be able to go in order to find pelicans and at least pluck them pretty quickly. All right, moving on to the next one. 2-player tonics, or 2-player stats boosted by tonics. This one's actually pretty easy, especially if you're getting into any fights with the griefers. You can quickly just go ahead here, click on like the moonshine. That's going to be 1, and you can do anything in this area or in these categories, and then do that, and that's going to be the number 2, and that's already 0.5, and then we're actually going to be able to increase it. So tomorrow we should be at our 0.2. Pretty fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We have 1-player headshot with a bow in free roam events. I would say that the best way to do this is going to be with painted black, and then obviously you need to equip your bow. But free roam events, you can do this in Master Archer. You could do this in like Railroad Baron, Dispatch Rider, Cold Dead Hands. There's a few other ones that you could participate in. As long as it's true PvP and you're actually having to fight against other players, not just participate against other players, then that's what the one you're going to want to join. We have 5 provisions cooked at a campfire. It can be your wilderness campfire, your camp campfire, a town's campfire, or any campfire that is just naturally sprinkled throughout the world. Sometimes there's campfires at some of the poacher missions or even bounty missions or the gang hideouts, things like that. All right, moving on to the bounty hunter role. We have 2 bounties completed within 1 real world hour. Basically, bounty hunts as fast as possibly can. 1 bounty target completed without killing any enemy or bounty target, so just don't kill anybody. Just go in, get the target, and get out. And then 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. I would do this with everybody. I mean, you could actually, I guess, hog tie everybody and then grab the other one, I guess, and then bola them. But I would recommend doing the bolas after or at a different time than the time that you're trying to collect an enemy without killing them. The trader roll, we got 3 camp stews eaten. As long as you purchase the stew bot, you're going to be able to get the basic quality stew, and it's great because it can help with the cores, and it's completely free, which is nice after you buy the stew pot, of course. 20 donations to crypts within 10 minutes. I like to do the small animal carcasses, so like bats, rats, toads, bullfrogs, western chipmunks, squirrels, birds, and crows, things like that. The small birds that you can pick up and put inside of your satchel. And then $200 money made from trading. So once you guys have a full 100 to be able to be sold, then you can sell it. Or if you can help somebody else that has a full 100, then you're going to get credit for this one as well. The collector roll, we have 1 antique alcohol bottle drink. Just go into your inventory and then drink one of your antique alcohol bottles. Obviously, you can get these from either doing the antique alcohol bottle collection sets, or you can actually do like a lot of the bootlegger missions, or just making sure that you're looting a lot of the NPCs, because these are the most common of the collectibles that you will get. We have 2 collectibles found with the metal detector. I would go after the coins because every coin is going to use the metal detector. And then 3 tarot cards found. And again, tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 6. All right, so the moonshine roll, we got 1 completed special moonshine. So Caribbean rum, Creek plum, the prairie poppy, and the argarita flower. Moonshine bar, change decor. Just have to change decor. You can either change the entire theme, which is going to be gold related, but if you were to purchase one, then just change them around. Or you can change a painting, and if you were to bought them, then you can just change them out. If you want something a little bit cheaper, then do the painting. If you have, next one is going to be moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. So basically doing a delivery as careful as you possibly can. Obviously, you're going to make more money with the more bottles that you keep intact anyway. And then last but not least, we got the Naturalist roll. And before we actually go over the Naturalist roll, I'm going to show you guys where you can find Madame Nazar for today. Madame Nazar is actually going to be located on the Dakota River area. You can find her right here, just south of Valentine, making Valentine your fast travel destination of choice. But for everything related to Madame Nazar, buying or collecting, you can find her here on the Dakota River bank. All right, moving on to the Naturalist roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted or used. If you guys have purchased the pamphlet, then you can craft them and or use them. If you don't have them, then you can either buy them and use them. Those are your 2 options. Or not do it at all, I guess, so technically 3. We got 2 legendary animal samples taken. I would do the missions directly through Harriet anyway, and the next one honestly kind of goes along with the animal samples, so do them together. Buy the pheromones from her, which are quite expensive, and I don't usually do this one, but if you're going to do them together, because to me it just makes sense. But if you guys had the pamphlet, you can just craft a couple prior to doing it, and then going ahead and, as soon as you get that little question mark that's yellow, you can put it with pheromone down and get them attracted to you, or attracted to that area, and then you can go ahead and get their samples as fast as you possibly can. But anyway, that is everything done, gone over, and covered. If you guys have any questions regarding anything that we went over in today's episode, by all means, leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can, or address it in a future video. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Honestly, it's going to help other people out as well. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.